We're going to move on to the new SNES Classic that has been recently announced. So they've announced, obviously everyone knows about the NES, the NES the NES Classic that was originally announced. And it was only sold
super well.
It sold really well. It actually sold out to the point where where nobody could get one.
Because Nintendo don't make enough.
They don't make enough for the demand. They weren't expecting for so many people to want it. So now they're bringing out the SNES. I think it's in September.
September 29th.
Yeah, they're going to release the actual console and they're only going to sell it for 3 months. I think it's
You know what? That's going to sell out before it even comes out.
It's already. I can guarantee by the time you've watched this, there's no chance you're going to get one. It's already going to. It's already going to sold out.
And I think the. If you're from the US, the pre-orders haven't gone up on the US, I don't think.
Have they not?
I'm not 100% sure, but last time I checked, they hadn't.
So you're really desperate
if you're from the US, you can pre-order one.
And it will cost you like £70 postage to get it here, but...
It looks different in America, though. Apparently.
Yes, because I imagine it would look like the Famicom.
Yeah. No, that's the Japanese one.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they're changing some of the games.
They're going to have different designs for each one of them. But yeah, I think it's a very smart move from Nintendo. It gets a lot of people talking about Nintendo and Nintendo games. And gets them in their minds basically. So by the time let's be honest, most of the people that we're talking about it aren't going to be able to purchase one of these things. It's going to be far gone. It's a very cheap one, $79, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So that'll be £79 in the UK.
Well, pretty much. But everyone's going to be talking about these things and thinking, do you know what? We're talking about Nintendo. Oh, well, I can't get this console that's going to play it. What I'll do instead is get their new console that can play it, which is the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And it's a very good marketing campaign for the new Nintendo console.
Do you reckon they're getting this out now for 3 months, and then after that they'll announce Virtual Console?
Yes, I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Do you reckon that's the reason they're holding back on that?
No, I reckon that's going to be the perfect time to announce it. It's like, oh, okay, sorry guys, we sold out this one thing, but do you know what? You can get it here instead.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nintendo they've been around for a very long time. They're a very smart company at the end of the day. And I think that's the way it's going to go. Obviously, this thing's going to sell like hotcakes. The list of games that are coming out in this thing is just unbelievable. People are going to want it. It's a very good seller of things.
The problem with the NES Classic they brought out was it was wired controllers, but they were like
3 foot long. They were tiny.
You literally
had to sit in front of it.
Sit in front of your TV if you had the console underneath the TV or whatever. But they made the cords longer now for the SNES. I think they heard that.
Yeah, I think there's a good consumer feedback at that point.
But they've almost tripled the length.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't be surprised. So you can actually play it from your sofa.
Yeah.
As opposed to playing right in front of the TV. Look, fair enough, when you were a kid, you used to sit right in front of the TV and play this video game.
You know what, when you were a kid, the TVs weren't
tiny.
Exactly. Exactly.
You sit that close to the TV now, you have to move your head to see each corner of the screen.
But do you know what? The kids that are going to want the NES and the SNES,
they're not going to be kids.
They're not going to be kids anymore. They're fully grown adults. They're us, basically, at this point.
I think this is sort of more of a collector's item.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you want to play the game, you'd go online, you'd emulate them, let's be real. So I think this is going to be something that it's going to be like collectors are going to want it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can play most of them if you had a Wii or a Wii U on the Virtual Console.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like the games are easily accessible at other places.
Available.
I think it's going to be one of the things where people are going to know they're limited, they're going to know that there's not going to be so many, and they want one to say they've got one.
Yeah.
It's going to be that, basically, isn't it? That's what's going to sell it.
Yeah. And it's a good time they're selling it, like September to December. I mean, that people were like, oh, you used to love this as a kid, who gave you for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's one of those that it will sell out. It was probably sell out before then, but still, people will get it for people for Christmas.
Exactly. As gifts and personal buying, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not going to have a 10-year-old kid asking for an SNES.
No, that's for the Switch.
Exactly, because
or PS4,
like they are.
And then their mum's going to get them the Switch because they're not allowed.
Nintendo was smart at the end of the day. They know what their consumers want, and they know very well what's going to sell. They may put out there saying, "Oh, we don't have enough stock," but you know what? They're making demand. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right there. But obviously, off the back of that, we've got other companies that are moving into this market. So things like Atari.
Well, they're bringing a new console, and they haven't said whether it's one of these kind of things or whether
I imagine it will be.
A new console.
I think it'll be an old.
I don't think they could challenge.
But all they've said is it's based on PC technology, and I don't think it's going to happen. But I hope they come out with an actual proper console, because that would be amazing.
My hope is that they're going to come out with an Xbox One, PS4 competitor.
Yeah.
reading some deep text that they're going to come out with an old Atari console.
I mean,
it's not going to be a competitor.
I can't see it being it.
There's no way.
I mean, I can't even think how can they compete now?
They can't really.
Like when Xbox came along, like they only had one competitor, but like now,
exactly. So these days, Atari's basically they're owned the same company within name. So they were bought out by another company name that I honestly can't remember by now.
Yeah.
So nobody within the original Atari company is actually working within this new company. They've taken the name and they're thinking, okay, then where can we profit on this?
The only
name?
new games they make are arcade games.
Exactly.
So
I'm looking at this thinking, okay, what we can do is we can profit on these previously made games, profit on the nostalgia, basically.
Which people are loving right now.
They really are. Because the people that previously played games are now the older people that have money to buy these games. So they profit on this nostalgia and sell this new console with these bunch of games. A lot of the NES classic, like SNES, that Nintendo just
the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive one.
Exactly, and you know what? We can sell these and we can make a few bucks. That's what's going to happen. If they come out with a brand new console that's competitive, I will be absolutely flabbergasted.
Would you remember the Ouya?
No.
They tried that and that didn't work.
So this previously kickstarted console basically I was running on a mobile phone OS.
It was Android, wasn't it?
It was on Android, yeah. So it was running on a mobile phone OS that used to play video games, and it absolutely.
All I'm going to say is, what are you doing? They're best.
Yeah, it was really
nothing now.
They are very long gone by now. But yeah, Atari are going to come with these. I reckon it's going to be a very similar console to the SNES Classic, where it's going to be a bunch of old games on this hardware that they're going to sell.
The thing is, like, Atari games are very dated now. Like,
of course they are.
Compared to like the SNES and the even like Sega Mega Drive games, they still withstand the test of time. Now I'd say they still play well, but like Atari games are very old.
No, they are very old, but like I said,
Pong exactly, Pong, Breakout, shit like that.
Exactly, but like I said previously, you can't beat nostalgia.
Yeah.
And once
it's the first console.
And no matter how good you think that game was back, no matter how good you think that game was back in the day, if you buy a console, that's it. They've got your money.
Yeah.
And they're not going to care after that. You can't return that.
I mean, the people that own them were like my dad's age, which is like 40.
Exactly. If you went to your dad,
like, who'd you get it? Was it your dad's or something?
No, I think my dad bought it for me.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Well.
James Pond, Fat Man. This game with these like pink and purple fairies and
maybe I had an older version of an Atari then.
With like the joystick with the red button on the top.
Was there more than one version of an Atari?
I think there was.
I
don't know. I've never really played Atari. I was more of a ZX Spectrum.
I only had one Atari, but I only ever called it the Atari because I didn't know what the subtitle bit was. So
it was very basic joystick, moving back and forth, jumping.
I missed the joystick. I like the joystick.
Go to the arcade.
Joysticks are still used on PC.
I'll give you a joystick if you want one, Chris.
He had to go there, didn't he?
I think he's already been there.
Speculation.
Fan fiction starts now.
I cannot confirm or deny.
No comments made.
I think that's the way they're going to go is with the SNES and the SNES. Sort of like the way they're marketing that.
Yeah. They're seeing everyone else cashing in on it, and they're like, we could do that.
We want some of this.
We want
some of this.
Now they're bringing out all these old consoles and stuff, and then you've got Sega, which are going the complete opposite now.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing out all their old Sega games from the original Sega console
on mobile
to Dreamcast
on
mobile, which is a bold move, I think. But I don't know. It's like.
I think it's clever because these days, to be honest, the biggest market is the mobile market. Let's look at everyone these days. Who these days does not have a smart device in their pocket? Who doesn't?
I'm smart.
Everyone does, and then like at the end of the day, you can sell these products to anyone, and as soon as you get the proper advertising and the proper push on these items, then you can sell to a mass market. And especially on games that have been previously developed, there's no work in them. There's no work in them. You can just point it to a device.
They can make them work better with the touch controls, though.
Possibly, but
I played Sonic when they brought this out, and
that's obviously us appeasing to a mass market audience.
Yeah,
it's a very different matter.
People
so I can get Sonic on my mobile, bam, done.
Not gonna lie, like it's not gonna be where I'm gonna play most of my games or whatever. But like if I'm on like the bus or going just in
That's
on
what
a
I'm
break
saying.
at work, I'm going to sit there and play Sonic.
People who are not like hardcore into gaming who see this and like, oh, it's because it's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
It's
saying.
free.
They're going to pick
With
it up,
ads,
they're
you
going to
can buy
play
10
it,
off.
and they're not going to really bother because they've got nothing really to compare it to.
Yeah.
So it's just, like you say, it's a time filler. It's a time filler for people who are getting something for free that think it's good.
And they're like full games at
Yeah,
the end of the day.
it's a good idea, but
I think it's a fantastic.
I just what I hope for is they bring it to they're concentrating what they've said they're concentrating on the mobile platform for now. I hope they bring it to Switch.
yeah,
Because
that seems like the next logical step.
Yeah, so
even if I bought the PS4 or
what
whatever,
we really
like,
want,
great.
basically, what you really want is a portable platform where you can have proper controls.
Yeah, I want to because
Move away
I
from
tried.
the touch screen.
I don't know whether it's because of the PlayStation controller, but you can connect Bluetooth to your phone and
It's
play it that way.
great.
And
It's
it
still not
wasn't.
great.
It was the latency on it was terrible. I just didn't.
Or they could be going.
Wow,
They could be
that's
going
a
a
problem.
different way, where they could be like, "We'll give you the game for free." Oh, that PlayStation 4 controller doesn't work. We'll make you a controller.
yeah, maybe.
Buy a controller. I wouldn't be
I
surprised
think
if
the
that's
main
the thing.
problem with controllers isn't actually the games at the moment on mobile, it's the Android OS itself. It doesn't have proper native controller support.
Hmm.
The support's there, but it's not good.
It's not fantastic, and that's the issue.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of things put together, basically. But Sega are moving in on this market, thinking, do you know what? Everyone's got one of these things. We can profit on this. We can put it onto marketplace, and if people buy it, people buy it.
It makes sense for the first place for them to go and get it set up.
Exactly, yeah. Now, ideally, this would eventually turn out into Sega making like another console in like.
Yeah,
5 years'
to be
time.
fair, you think about it, they made the move from this.
I would freak out because I
Anyway.
love that. That would be so amazing.
Sega needs to make a comeback. They do.
Oh, we need that extra player in the marketplace. We need that third person. Basically, because Nintendo have moved away, they've got their own thing now.
Yeah.
And you've only got really PlayStation and
I
Microsoft.
think if anything, like Sega could be a competitor
To
to
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
That'd be cool.
I don't think they'd be a powerhouse in terms of.
But they'd be that
against
second
PS4
person.
or Xbox One.
Nintendo's
They
already got
could
that
Come up
legacy.
with their own thing. Yeah, but so has Sega. Sega's got a legacy.
Yeah,
It's kind of shit now, but like you look back, like they were competitors to Nintendo at the end of the day.
Nintendo's
Nintendo
already
won.
got the foot
Not gonna
right
lie.
in the door, though.
But like, yeah,
Yeah.
because Sega went out the door completely at one point. They're trying to get back in, and I reckon they could eventually pull their way back.
like
into it.
Corey said, the more people in the game, the better it is for us.
The more competitors we got, the better the gaming industry is because
Yeah.
people are always changing shit up.
No, exactly.
Otherwise, it's going to be stuck in its ways.
The more competition you have, the more risks that people are going to take.
Yeah.
And the more risks people take, the better it is for us at the end of the day. And I can't complain about that. The better Xbox gets, the better PlayStation will get at the end of the day. Things like that. And I can't wait for that day. Really. Because it's just better for everyone.
Yeah.
It's just better for everyone. And it's gonna be a cool time. It's gonna be a cool time. I can
It's
see
a good time for
there was-
gamers.
There was a time here where we had a time where it was like, oh, okay, no, one person's really stepping ahead of everyone else. And I hope this person doesn't like get so far ahead of themselves that they just decide not to do anything with it. But now, pretty much, yeah, on the PC platform, yeah. But in the console generation, I really want to see Xbox catch up, and then meet PlayStation within the market, just because of the fact that the more competition PlayStation or Xbox have, the better it's going to be for everyone else.
Yeah.
They're going to make better games, they're going to make better platforms, they're going to make better consoles, and they're also going to bring the prices down of everything. So it's just better for everyone. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. So yeah, thanks for a good podcast.
Yeah,
and we will see you.
If you got any like topics for us that you want us to discuss in future podcasts, drop it on Twitter, in the comments, on YouTube, wherever, on the podcast services that we're all on, like iTunes, Stitcher, all the other places.
Yeah, and if you want to let us know about anything additional to that, you can email us at vitadeditaegaming@gmail.com. Cool. So let us know, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.
If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing, sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.